Hello, I'm Assad Ahmed. Illegally dumping waste on streets, pavements and in open spaces is a problem affecting every London borough and beyond. So a council in North London has started an effective crackdown, as Wendy Hurrell has been finding out.
On a hot day, Brent Council's enforcement officers pace the streets looking for waste dumped illegally. It's really unpleasant, dirty work.
So you're looking for evidence at the moment of who this might have come from?
Yes. That's right, yeah.
The sifted rubbish is left in branded red bags for 24 hours, a clear message that the team has been here. Brent took more than 5,700 enforcement actions in the past 12 months, more than double the previous year, and they rely on the help of local residents to report fly-tipped items.
How do you feel when you're walking around your sort of local area and you see rubbish strewn around?
I just hate it. Because this is where we live, this is where our children are growing up, and I don't want that it's just messy.
Today, residents were able to bring their bulky items to be responsibly disposed of or recycled.
Brent is on the expensive side for disposing of a bulk item. Is it possible that people can't afford to do the responsible thing?
We're in par with the neighbouring boroughs with the cost of the service, but the reason why we've got something like our community skip that goes around all across the borough 3 times a year to every single one of our wards is so that our residents can dispose of rubbish for free, use the community skips and discard of their bulky waste.
And Brent has partnered with Pedal My Wheels, which revives bicycles that have been dumped. Today, some were gifted to those from the nearby mosque.
This was a community initiative from Brent Council, through which I'm very grateful. This is part of their eco grant and recycling and net zero policy. So they're giving the community free bicycles for us as a charity to distribute to amongst the community, where people could come in, park their cars and take the bikes for free, enjoy them, and then bring them back and for somebody else to share.
While all this is celebrated, nationally fly tipping on public land has increased by 6%. Residents and Brent Council say fly tipping is down in the borough, but there is still plenty of work for their enforcement officers. Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.
Police have arrested 42 people at a protest against Palestine Action being proscribed last week as a terrorist group. Some people held placards bearing the words, "I oppose genocide, I support Palestine Action," or legally, any action or words to support the group is a criminal offence. Around 150 firefighters from across south-east London tackled a large fire on an industrial estate in Erith last night. Vehicles, including 3 diggers, were alight. It's not known if the fire is connected to the hot weather. There are no reports of injuries. Passengers travelling to Gatwick Airport and Brighton tomorrow are being warned of urgent engineering work which will affect journeys. There will be a direct rail link from Victoria Station, although it is a much slower train. Now, if you are near Greenwich today, you may have heard some loud explosions like this. It was made by pirates who descended on the Royal Naval College. It was part of a golden age of piracy weekend. Visitors listened to pirate songs and were able to separate fact from fiction about pirate life.
Hello again. Now the main stories in London. Around 150 firefighters have been tackling a large fire at an industrial estate in south-east London. Fire crews were called to the warehouse and scrapyard on Maypole Crescent in Erith late last night. The blaze engulfed diggers and several vehicles. Fireboats have been pumping water from the River Thames to help get the fire under control. 42 people have been arrested in central London today during a protest against the government's decision to designate the organisation Palestine Action as a terrorist group. Protesters who were demonstrating for the second consecutive week were holding placards near the Nelson Mandela statue in Parliament Square. Passengers travelling between London Gatwick Airport and the South Coast tomorrow are being urged to check their journeys and allow for extra time, as engineering work is expected to bring disruption to the Brighton Main Line. Network Rail is closing all 4 tracks north of Gatwick Airport to carry out essential repairs, with no trains running between Gatwick and East Croydon. Southern, Thameslink and the Gatwick Express services will all be affected, and rail replacement buses will be in operation.
We know closing the railway is really frustrating, and we're really sorry for the disruption this causes. We do actually normally try to avoid doing this work during the summer, but replacing this section of track is essential to keep services running safely and reliably. And if we didn't do the work now, there would be a risk we would have to bring in speed restrictions or close the line at short notice, and that would mean bigger delays to passengers.
A much-loved playground on Hackney Marshes could soon get a major renovation thanks to a new crowd-funded project. The Build Up Foundation has started a campaign to improve the area and wants to make the playground a free, inclusive space where children can play, explore and connect. Anna Geary has more.
In the sweltering temperatures, these children in East London are having fun keeping cool. They're at Hackney Marsh Adventure Playground, a protected space where parents can leave their kids to play.
I love coming here. It's my favourite thing to do in the week. I come here every single day. It just encourages you to not be on your screen all day and do something else like get wet.
I've been coming here since I was like 6 years old, and I've really enjoyed being here. When you come here, you make new friends as well.
The play workers say the space is essential for the area, since many of the young people who go don't have gardens at home. But they say the site is at risk of falling into disrepair, and they're calling on the community for help to give it a revamp.
We were really lucky to have money from the Olympic legacy that built some of the structures that are behind us now, but they've now become so old, we're having to take them down. Small donation could help us buy a tool, some nails, some timber, to bigger donations that would maybe help fund an extra member of staff.
The playground has not had any grants for more than a decade. As staff seek to upgrade facilities, they've enlisted youth-led charity Build Up to help. The organisation will work with young people in the design and on construction. It's been running projects like this since 2014.
Like, the experience is always a great experience working with Build Up, and like work with Build Up has helped me to like decide what I want to do for work. So like I'm training to be a carpenter.
A team hope to start rebuilding in August, but remain well below their financial target. They're urgently appealing for help to future-proof the space for children and their families. Anna Geary, ITV News.